Is everybody still awake? Good evening, Chancellor, guests, faculty, staff, family, and friends, and the graduating class of 2025. My name is John Philip Corrales, and I'm honored to be your guest speaker for tonight. We have persevered hard in the past few years, and here we are tonight to celebrate this great accomplishment. Tonight, I'd like to share with you three important life lessons I've learned throughout my journey. First, learning is a lifelong journey. Second, in life, you can choose your own path. Finally, don't be afraid to try. Let's start with the first of life's most important lesson. Learning is a lifelong journey. Today, we finished a chapter in our life filled with learning and education. Pat yourself in the back for getting to the finish line. But this is not where the journey ends. Years of learning in a classroom, sometimes on Zoom, have come to an end. But this is just the beginning of another chapter. Always be open to learning new things. There will be challenges in life that will teach us important lessons. There will be new skills that we learn as we enter the real world. Like a traditional school, we may fail, we may struggle, but every step of the way we learn something new. As a quote attributed to Albert Einstein once said, intellectual growth should commence at birth and only cease at death. Now that you know that learning is a lifelong journey, let's turn on to the second most important lesson. And that is, you can choose the path you walk. Throughout life, people influence us to take a certain path. Whether it was your parents telling you to take a certain degree or friends influencing you to do certain things. At the end of the day, you get to choose the path you want to take. As a Filipino immigrant, it is stereotypical for us to be nurses. Literally, before choosing my degree, my parents asked me to be a nurse. I didn't take their advice. Instead, I pursued a degree in engineering. The point I'm making is not to disobey your parents or disregard your parents or the people around you. It's to follow the path you choose. I always believe that if you're not happy doing something, change your path. The path does not always have to be sunny. The path you take may be bumpy, but as long as you see the light at the end of the tunnel, then I say just, you go for it. So that was a look at the most important lesson, which is choosing your own path. The final important lesson is about trying. Don't be afraid to try. You will never know the result of something if you don't try. Me being here today, speaking in front of you, was because I wasn't afraid to try. After graduating high school in 2020, I did not know what to do with my life. COVID just hit, and my life felt like it slowed down and even came to a stop. I had a choice, go to school or go to work. I chose to go to school. Coming out of high school, I wasn't the brightest kid. In fact, I had a sub 2.0 GPA entering my junior year. Choosing to go to college was sort of a risk in other people's eyes, but in my eyes, it was an opportunity I couldn't miss. I had to try. And frankly, I didn't know where it would take me. I had nothing to lose. And 5 years later, in a couple of major changes, I made it. Looking back, if I didn't try, I wouldn't be here today. Even moving forward, I opened my eyes to try new opportunities in life. You have to try that new restaurant. You have to try that new sport. Try that new job. You will never know unless you try. That is how I came to learn the importance of trying. So there you have it, 3 of my most valuable life lessons summed up in just 5 minutes. Or less. Remember, learning is a lifelong journey. You can choose the path you walk. And don't be afraid to try. We made it. We are entering a different chapter in our lives. Our future belongs to us. And don't forget to thank the people around you and the people in your corner who supported you throughout your journey. Mahalo and congratulations to the graduating class of 2025.